Welcome to the Tops Pattern Guide.
In this lesson, we are building from the foundation up.
Starting with the bodice block, then moving into darts, style changes, sleeves, necklines, facings, and finishing details.
Get the base right, and every design after that becomes easier, cleaner, and more professional.
Slide 1. Bodice block. Draft the master rectangle and mark chest and waistlines.
Shape neck, shoulder, armhole, and dart positions carefully.
Trace front and back separately before adding seam allowance.
This bodice block is the base pattern for everything that follows.
Start by drawing your master rectangle, then mark the chest line and waistline so the draft stays square and balanced from
Here, shape the neckline, shoulder, armhole, and darts with precision.
Then trace the front and back as separate pieces.
Do not add seam allowance to the block itself. Add it once later before cutting fabric.
Dart theory of manipulation.
Darts turn flat fabric into shape around the body.
Front darts point to the bust point and can be redirected.
Shorten dart stitching before the apex for a smooth finish.
A dart is what gives flat fabric the three-dimensional shape.
On the front bodice, but darts point toward the bust point, and that shaping can be moved into another area of the pattern without changing the fit.
The rule that saves the look of the garment is this.
Do not stitch all the way to the bust point, stop short, so the fabric shapes smoothly instead of forming a sharp point.
03 gathering at neck and center front.
Redirect both front darts into the new design area.
For neck gathers, pivot fullness into the neckline.
For center front gathers, mark the opening and gather evenly.
These first style variations are all about moving dart volume into soft gathering.
For a gathered neckline, pivot both front darts into the neck edge, then gather that opening back to the target measurement.
For center front gathering, lower the neckline first.
Mark where the gathers begin and end and redirect both darts into that section.
The fit stays the same, the styling changes completely.
04 cowl neck and side panel gathers.
The cowl neck starts by pivoting dart fullness into the neckline.
Extend the center front and keep the angle square.
For side gathers, move fullness into the panel seam.
This slide introduces two more advanced style shifts.
For the cowl neck, begin the same way by moving dart fullness into the neckline.
Then extend the center front and draw the new line at a clean right angle so the drape hangs correctly.
For side panel gathers,
separate the panel first, and redirect the dart fullness into that seam.
So the shaping becomes part of the design line.
Precision matters here. A tiny drafting error becomes a very visible fit problem.
05 placket construction.
The right side carries the button placket.
The left side uses a wrap and facing.
Interface, fold, and top stitch for a crisp finish.
A placket gives structure to the front opening and helps the garment close neatly.
The right side usually carries the button placket, while the left side folds into a wrap and facing.
Mark the button positions clearly.
Interface the placket for support, then fold and top stitch to hold the shade.
On reversible fabric, finish every visible inward edge cleanly because the inside may still be seen.
Basic shirt sleeve block.
Start from the basic sleeve and divide it into sections.
Open and lower the crown to create a flatter shirt sleeve.
Recheck grain line and sleeve head lengths before finalizing.
A shirt sleeve uses a flatter crown than a fitted bodice sleeve to create it.
Start with the basic sleeve block, slash it into sections, and open the shape so the crown lowers and the sleeve gains width.
Once the new shape is traced, redraw the grain line and compare the sleeve head to the armhole.
That balance is what makes the sleeve hang well, then move comfortably.
Welcome to the Tops Pattern Guide. In this lesson, we are building from the foundation up.
Starting with the bodice block, then moving into darts, style changes, sleeves, necklines, facings, and finishing details.
Get the base right, and every design after that becomes easier, cleaner, and more professional.
Slide 7.
Neckline shaping.
Front and back can be lowered differently.
Front and back must be widened evenly.
Blend every neckline into a smooth curve.
A neckline may look simple on paper, but it behaves very differently on the body.
You can lower the front and back by different amounts depending on the style, but when you widen the neckline,
both sides must stay balanced so the shoulder seam does not twist.
Even square-looking necklines get a slight curve to sit properly.
Always smooth the full neckline before cutting.
Slide 8.
Facings.
Use facings to finish necklines, armholes, and front edges.
Mark grain lines before tracing the facing pieces.
Combine overlapping facings to reduce bulk.
Facings create a clean finish on edges that are not turned with a collar or binding.
They are commonly used on necklines, sleeveless armholes, and front openings before tracing any facing.
Mark the grain line on the original draft so the facing hangs properly.
When neckline and armhole facings meet at the shoulder, combine them where possible to reduce thickness and keep the garment comfortable.
Slide 9. Fitted waistcoat.
Use the dress block, not the bodice block.
Shape the waistcoat through panels and control dart intake.
Add fastening allowance, facing, and final pattern pieces.
A fitted waistcoat starts from the dress block because it gives more length and better shaping through the waist.
From there, divide the pattern into panels, align the dart shaping with the seam lines, and refine the waist for a closer fit.
Then add the center front fastening allowance, lower the armhole slightly, and prepare the final pieces for cutting.
The structure comes from careful pattern planning, not from forcing the fabric later.
Slide 10.
Basic shirt block.
Start with the bodice block and add more ease.
Lower the armhole for movement and comfort.
Lengthen the body and reduce dart shaping.
To turn a bodice block into a shirt block,
The first change is ease.
a shirt needs more room through the bust and body, and the armhole must be lowered so the garment allows movement.
The hem is extended and the darts become shallower because a shirt is meant to sit looser than a fitted bodice.
This is a conversion, not a brand new draft, with the comfort difference is huge.
Slide 11.
Error field guide.
Check grain lines, dart points, and seam allowance first.
Watch for armhole, neckline, and block selection mistakes.
Review before cutting to avoid rework later.
Most sewing mistakes are not dramatic, they are small, repeated, and preventable.
Before cutting, check the grain line, dart shaping, seam allowance, and notches.
Then confirm that the armhole shape is correct.
The neckline is balanced, and you are working from the right block for the garment.
A 2-minute review at this stage can save hours of unpicking later.
You now have your pattern foundation.
Start with accuracy.
Build confidence one block at a time.
Pattern making gets easier when the foundation is strong.
Work accurately, test important changes in calico, and treat each